Welcome to World in 2 Minutes. These are your headlines. Activists say airstrikes by the Syrian regime have killed at least 75 people across the country. The attacks are the worst since the cessation of hostilities began in February. The High Negotiations Committee, which represents the Syrian opposition, says the aerial bombings justified its decision to suspend the peace talks in Geneva. The war in Syria is now 5 years old and has killed at least 250,000 people. It's also displaced 11 million others. Authorities say the number of people who died in a magnitude 7.8 earthquake is now more than 500. And on Wednesday, a magnitude 6.2 earthquake hit just off the coast. More than 4,000 people were injured by Saturday's earthquake, and thousands were left homeless. President Rafael Correa says rebuilding could cost billions of dollars. The Interior Ministry says the number of people killed in the suicide bombing in Kabul has risen to 64. At least 347 were wounded. The attack on Tuesday happened near Afghanistan's main security agency, but most of those killed were civilians. The Taliban says it's responsible for the attack. The group launched its annual spring offensive last week. The bombing was the worst attack in Kabul in the past 5 years. A federal prosecutor says that a corruption investigation into the Rio Olympics will go further than previously expected. 5 engineering companies building the venues and infrastructure for the Games are accused of receiving kickbacks from the state oil company Petrobras. The country's largest engineering firm, Odebrecht SA, is working on more than half of the Olympic projects. It's also at the centre of the Petrobras scandal. Prosecutors are investigating Petrobras for more than $20 billion worth of suspicious contracts. Investigators accuse the engineering firms of overcharging the oil company as part of a money laundering scheme. Thanks for watching. TRTworld.com, Istanbul.